Welcome back to the Donamics Capital Crypto Movie Review. I am Darius.
And I am Zara. Tonight we are reviewing Movie 2, Surviving the Bear Market.
Last week, Zara made a confession at the end of episode 1.
I said we were not talking about that.
And yet, here we are, talking about it.
I panic sold in 2022. There, I said it. Are you happy?
Zara, I am not happy. I am not unhappy. I am simply unsurprised.
That is so much worse. Let us just review the film. This is the film that asks the harder question, not what causes a crash, but what do you do when you are inside one, when it has been weeks of red, when your friends are telling you to sell, when the news says crypto is finished. What do you actually do?
You hold. And the film's answer is uncomfortable, because it is not a strategy. It is a psychology.
Which is exactly why most people get it wrong, including some of us.
Zara,
I said what I said.
let us talk about what this film actually gets right about bear markets.
The first thing it gets right is the timeline, because we always talk about crypto crashes as events, but the film shows them as they actually are, not events, seasons.
That's a crucial distinction.
Exactly.
That distinction matters enormously. An event ends. A season requires endurance. The 2022 bear market lasted from November.
14 months of red. 14 months of headlines saying it was over.
From 2021 to 2023?
Yes, 14 months.
A tough period.
14 months of very smart people on the internet telling you to sell.
And the film shows all 4 emotional stages of that season: denial, anger, capitulation, acceptance.
I got through denial and anger just fine. It was capitulation that got me.
Capitulation is where most retail investors lose, not because the asset failed them, because they could not hold through the deepest part of the drop.
The film has a line that I wrote down. It says, "The bottom does not announce itself. It just arrives."
Let's take a quick peek at one of the scenes that expresses this sentiment.
Sounds good.
The bear came. Everyone ran. He stayed. He did not outsmart the bear. He outlasted it.
The market does recover, but by the time you recognize it, the recovery has already started without you.
That line is the entire film in one sentence. Let us look at what the data says about bear market behavior.
Please, I need to feel less alone right now.
I understand. The data shows this is normal. You're not alone. Let us look at what the data says about bear market behavior.
Right, and what does it show?
We see prolonged selling pressure and declining trading volume.
So, a classic pattern.
You are not alone. Studies of retail crypto investor behavior show that the majority of losses do not come from buying the wrong asset. They come from selling that asset at the worst possible moment, which is typically within 3 weeks of the market bottom.
I sold within 2 weeks of the bottom. That is personally devastating information.
The film introduces what it calls the 3 rules for surviving a crash. Rule 1, stop checking price hourly. Volatility is noise, not signal.
So ignore the short-term noise.
Rule 2, ignore social media sentiment, because the people posting that crypto is dead
Are also the people who will post that crypto is back 3 months later. Same accounts, different mood.
Rule 3, know your thesis before the drop, not during it. If you cannot articulate why you bought an asset when the price is falling, you will sell it. Every time.
I did not know my thesis. I had vibes. Vibes are not a thesis.
Exactly. You need a real strategy.
Lesson learned. Before we get to the verdict, we have someone joining us tonight who knows exactly what surviving a bear market actually feels like, not from a chart, from experience.
His name is Craig. He was in the market during 2021 and 2022, and his story is one that a lot of people will recognize. Craig, tell us what happened. It started with euphoria, then the crash.
Craig, take us back to October 2021.
I put in everything I had in October 2021. Not everything I could afford to lose. Everything I had.
A hard lesson. Craig, take us back to June 2022.
By June 2022, I was down 81%. My portfolio went from something that felt like freedom to something that felt like a mistake I could not undo. I had the sell button open for 3 days straight. Every morning I woke up and the number was lower. And I thought, Today is the day I stopped the bleeding. But I did not sell. Not because I was brave, because I was paralyzed. And somewhere in that paralysis, the market turned. What do you know now that you wish you had known before the crash? That the crash was not the enemy. My reaction to the crash was the enemy. Craig, if you had sold when you wanted to sell, I would have locked in an 80% loss and missed the entire recovery.
The market did not take my money. My fear almost did.
Craig, that is the whole film in 2 sentences. Thank you for being here.
Watch movie 2. Watch it before the next crash.
Before it.
Not during it. Before it.
Verdict time. And I am going first tonight because I have something to say.
The floor is yours.
The crypto market is showing instability. We must proceed with caution.
I agree. Let's watch the charts.
I am giving movie 2 a 9 out of 10 for financial education value and a 10 out of 10 for being the film I needed to watch in 2021 and did not.
I will give it a 9 out of 10 overall. The bear market psychology framework is the most practically useful content in the entire series so far. This is not a film about what crypto is.
A 9 is high. The framework does sound useful.
It is a film about what you are when crypto tests you. And that is a much harder question to answer honestly.
The Donamics Capital Crypto Movie Review gives movie 2, Surviving the Bear Market, a combined rating of 9 out of 10. Watch it. Link is below. And watch it before the next crash, not during it. Craig said so.
Solid advice.
Exactly. Stay ahead.
Next week on the Donamics Capital Crypto Movie Review.
We are reviewing movie 3, Your Money, Your Bank. And this one gets into territory that I was not expecting from a crypto film.
Who really controls your money? Your bank, your government, or you?
And the question of who actually controls your money, which turns out to be a more complicated answer than most people realize.
Subscribe to Donamics Capital so you do not miss it.
And if you have a bear market story, drop it in the comments. Craig is not alone.
Stay sharp.
Stay skeptical.
Donamics Capital.